just put a wee post so folk know we're going live. Just say going live in 5.
Just say we're going live now. Say live now.
Get the gun in. Gotta get your heat in there. Right.
Can I get my heat in for your gun?
Such a 10 stuck there.
Just cramped up that bastard.
I think we might be on now.
We're on now.
We're on.
Okay, let me just post that then.
Hey y'all.
Hey y'all.
We're live.
We still need to put that video on though. Here we go. The video's on.
Let me just send this up.
We'll start with These Eyes Are Crying.
What?
These eyes.
Hey, you're Jimmy's brother, man.
What are you talking about?
Never seen what's the film again?
Is this going bad?
What's the film
It's gone
again?
real bad. Is it not?
I can't find it. Super bad.
Super bad. That's the one.
Aye.
Right,
These
that's
eyes are crying.
Stevie's an Aryan can sing a
These
bit.
eyes have seen a lot of love, but they've never seen a love like you. Do-do-do-do-do-do.
What's your favourite song, Stevie, for karaoke?
Walking in Memphis.
Ah, you're good at walking in Memphis,
Yep.
We get that one.
Is that your number?
I just put the blue suede shoes and just board played.
Board in a plane.
Yeah, I just thought I'd leave this till we were on air to talk about it. And I just figure, in the interest of transparency, can I just go up abruptly before we started? I shat myself there. A full-blown fucking cow
Wait,
pat.
that's it to
Oh
you.
no.
What? Just in your
Just
shorts?
there, I just,
Boxers?
I like emptied the fucking a full cow pat into my boxers there, man.
What
Fuck.
Can I just got up? Can I just got up and ran there?
He's like,
That was
Why did you wait till
You didn't realise that wasn't on film and you didn't have to tell people that.
I just thought, fuck it.
Mind I didn't say to you.
He was
I
like-
said, he's farted or something because that's stinking.
Aye. Oh, aye. No, I thought it was a fart and I fucking full on shat myself there. I actually had to go in, had to fucking strip off as quickly as possible there, take all my clothes off, fucking took my boxers off. I've left them sitting in the shower. They're fucking disgusting, man. Actual
Taking away.
full on cow pat. Fucking.
what have you been eating, man?
I don't know, man. I think it's just I had a coffee no long before I come here and I had one of these scones and that. It's fucking disgusting. I've just hosed myself down. I had to fucking get the hose up my arse and everything. It's minging shit over my balls and that. It's fucking disgusting, man.
He's
didn't
had
want to say
a
that.
naughty scone.
Honestly, it's absolutely fucking disgusting. Like, I've not done that in fucking since I was a kid, I didn't. Since I was on the drink.
I haven't done that since last week.
I've not done that since I was fucking on the drink, man.
You didn't have to get a photo, did you?
Oh, it's disgusting. If you go into that shower, the boxers are still lying. I've rinsed them.
Just left them.
That
Oh,
would pay good money for them.
yeah, people do pay money for things like that now. Smelly socks and all that.
No, you're a brown belt.
A right brown eye. Fucking disgusting, man.
Anyway.
Welcome to the show.
We'll start with Stevie's haircut. He's been at the Turks.
Aye.
Oh, that is looking smooth.
So he dies at number.
Oh, he has been scalped,
Come
man.
on, dogs.
Man.
I was close to getting the tram lines in.
Fucking hell. Somebody's taken open razor to that, man.
I did say 0 at the size, to be fair.
-1 at the
Aye,
sides.
-1.
I mean, years ago, my first ever night out, it was like my very first night out in Room at the Top. We were all getting a bus up. I was like 15. I was jumping in with all the older boys, like fucking trying to pretend it was old enough. I went and bought myself a fucking just a plain white shirt, a pair of shoes, and a pair of trousers. I was like, right, I look older now. Do you know what I mean? So I was on the bus getting fucking steaming with everybody, and got there. Wait a minute, what the fuck's wrong with my head, man? I always forget shit. What was the start of the story? Aye,
Room at
so,
Top.
aye.
Short
Fucking
yeah,
hell.
yeah.
jeans on.
Don't get into fighting, guys. You just forget what you're talking about.
Brand new Timbits
Aye.
on.
So I've got my brand new, not even Timbits, shoes. Kind of like your shoes for Top Man. I'd got my shoes, a pair of trousers, and a
The
shirt.
base Londons.
Aye, like base
yeah.
Londons.
Loafers.
Aye, but like the fake base Londons. Kind of.
The base Alvas.
Aye. Exactly. So I went and I got myself them, and then I'm going to the Turks for my haircut before it, and I'm like, right, brilliant, Turks and Stirling, because it was only getting open later at night. You know what I mean? I'd missed Stevie and Snowy Quick Cut, so I was like, right, I'm going to go fucking get a haircut, and I thought I'll chance it at the Turks. So I go in, and the guy says to me, "Oh, what are you looking for?" I says, "Oh, I have a 0 at the sides and about half off the top." Yeah, and I'd quite fairly long hair, but it was one roughly about half off the top and a 0 at the sides. So it just went like that, 0.5. He thought I meant a half on top, 0.5 right down the middle of my head.
No.
Scowled me. I had a fucking skinhead for my first ever night out, man.
Oh man.
No, absolutely brutal, man.
That is
That's always
grim.
a danger.
He just went right up and my face was just fucking mortified. I was like, and then he goes, what's wrong? Is it okay? I says, well, it's fucked now, innit? Do you know what I mean? Well, I can't come back. I've got a fucking reverse mohawk. You know what I mean? Right in the middle. Unbelievable, man. Couldn't believe it. Like
That's where the word rumped came from.
Rump
I
right
used
at
to
that.
like a tux, man. I used to get all the mad
Tux are
fucking
good for the shave.
shitting the side of the heat when get my shaves and all that.
Shaves
It
are
was
good, like.
Aye.
They are actually quite good.
Was it lime juice and shit?
Aye.
Aye.
Oh, aye.
Aye, it's
Yeah.
like fuck.
Yeah,
Aye.
I'm that age now with the hairs and the ear and that, they want to fucking singe them off and that. I mean, get that shit as
Up
well.
the nose and all that as well.
Aye, all that, man.
Mine we got a training one day, and Bundy at the age of 28 comes in.
You got the tram lines.
The fucking no, it wasn't tram lines. It was like a full like. Kind of like
A design.
pattern.
Oh, the tattoos.
And then the 2 lines in the eyebrow, and I was like, "What the fuck have you got done?" And he was like, he's like, the guy said to me, man, you want like a wee kind of design done, and I was like, that seems quite Charles Jones.
He's moving to Turkey as well.
Aye. Bundy's had the same haircut for
Aye.
like what, 12 or something, 14 years.
You used to get that. See for a while. See when we first started fighting, me and Callum, we used to cut each other's hair. I was fucking rooked at the time, man.
The
So actually,
Chechens.
I instead of going for a haircut, and I mean a haircut's only £7 or whatever, but see at the time I was absolutely fucking skint. So instead I invested in a razor, right, and it cost me like £20 for this razor, just like an electric one. Do you know what I mean? And we used to cut each other's hair for us. So for at least like for about 2009 to 2011, we were cutting each other's hair. I used to come round and would date at my grand's bit. I'd just cut my hair. He would do mine and I would do his hair for him. It was fucking mental. Like. But my thing was that's when I had a 0 at the sides and just a 1 or a 2 at the top. A 2 at the top, I'd get a 0 at the sides and a 2 at the top. Because actually in my head at the time, I was like, any time that I've got to get my hair cut, it's just a waste of time. So in my head I actually thought, like, doing your hair's a waste of time, just have a 0 and a 2 and then you don't have to worry about doing your hair, you can just train all the time. Yeah, and I was actually thinking like that's extra time that I can train. I was trying to
I've never thought that.
Then
it's
you get,
fucking nuts, eh? It's nuts,
you
man.
get to my age and there's not a fucking option.
I wonder what your hair would be like if you grew it out, to be fair.
Yours wouldn't be that bad,
I bet, no, I don't know. I've got the bald bit at the back now.
have you? Aye.
I've got the fried
Oh, have you?
But
The fucking the beard grows
You need to get
fast
yourself
though.
Beard-
Turkey.
the beard
Apparently
goes back,
Turkey's
man.
the place to go for the transplant. Aye, £3 or something.
Oh, that's £3 I've not got, bro.
If I'm getting in it, if £3's going anywhere, it's going towards stem cell treatment. That's what I'm wanting, man. Fucking elbow keeps going numb all the time, man. Can't even fucking feel my arm most of the time. Shit.
Aye.
At some point, that will come across here at some point, man.
Aye, surely. Hope to fuck it comes on the NHS at some point, man. That'd be quality.
That'd be awesome.
Aye, definitely. So we get started talking a wee bit about fucking. Oh, the first time you've been on since your promotion, I think, eh?
Aye, it has been now, man.
Congratulations,
Thanks
man.
very much, man.
That's quality,
Thank you.
well deserved, well deserved.
Thanks, man.
That was another black belt you beat down at Naga.
Trevor, aye.
Aye, man, that's
man.
cool. Man, that dude got fucking mentioned. Somebody dropped his name in, like, it was like best under 80 guys, and somebody was like Trevor Burning on it. I seen somebody tagged him. I thought, fuck's sake.
I seen it, man. Last year he won a Naga belt. Last year he was at the European,
Under
the
80.
IPGF.
So I somebody put him in for under, like, it was basically who's the best black belts under 80 or something like that, and somebody tagged his name. I mean, I know that doesn't mean that much, but like if the guy knew about jiu-jitsu and he was doing it, then it means a wee bit. You're like, well, why would somebody pick your
The
name?
Gaz comes up 62 kilos soaking wet and absolutely ragdolls him.
62. That's male. I'm only 61 if you're
Are they?
lucky, man.
Aye.
He was a strange guy, him,
He
wasn't
was
he?
strange.
Aye,
Is that
he looked
right?
like
Yeah,
he looked like a
Aye.
shrunken down Clay Guida with blonde hair.
Aye. He looked like a surfer.
Aye,
You
aye.
would think he was a surfer the day.
I
He was
thought you were
weird.
heavier than that.
No, man.
Is
I
that
said,
you?
I train all day now at college and that,
Ah,
man.
right,
Aye.
You know what I mean?
Aye, you lean all the
that's
time,
all
by
I
the
do.
way.
Aye. I used to cut about 64 for a wee while.
You see the picture of Big Rab carrying him today?
Aye, it's funny.
It's funny as hell. Aye. Big Rab's looking sharp as fucking
Yeah,
training
he's
today.
aye.
Aye, he's training hard, man. He's looking fucking
That's a
looking
dangerous
sharp.
one. I've
man.
never seen one.
Ken,
Oh.
he's writing about Stevie Ray was rolling with him earlier, and
funny, Rabbi.
we like tried to shoot on him, and Rab just fucking like just power slammed him. Actually, just like a big power slam. Again, like Stevie usually, if he runs at somebody for a takedown, usually he's taking him down. He ran into Rab. Rab, it was like hitting a big brick wall. Rab just went power slammed him like Andre the Giant, man.
There's not many folk I wouldn't fancy my chances with in a street fight, but
Yeah.
Big Rab is one guy I can safely say I wouldn't want to fight. in a
What
street
worst
fight.
guy in the world to fight in a street fight? Like,
Oh,
definitely.
aye.
He's just funny, man. He's brilliant.
he's got some
He's
unorthodox
awesome.
stuff. Dave, I was stand-up sparring with him the other week, and he was hitting me with fucking.
The big kicks.
He was doing the Mr. Miyagi kick and all that, man.
Aye, he's good at them.
And when he moves fast as fuck.
Just come out in
He's an
anywhere
athlete,
to
that,
him.
like,
Aye.
he's a big athletic
And
guy,
he's
eh?
got that wee extra fucking gear too. Like, see if things are going bad for him, he just whoom, and he'll just up it a gear and
Away
fucking
it goes.
killer instinct kicks in. That's quality, man.
It's awesome hearing him back in the mat.
It's good having him back in the gym.
Awesome
Big
hearing him back
personality
in
in
the
that
mat.
stage. You know what I
Aye.
mean? It's good to have him.
Aye.
You need boys like that in the gym, just fucking keep the banter going, keep everything fun.
Definitely.
Leave that for a wind up.
Oh, definitely, aye. We had a good fucking session today. There was loads of boys in. There's a couple of boys for Forford in Arn Towns and Fraser
Oh,
Hurst.
that wee guy's quite
He's a
good.
good kickboxer and that, so
Aye.
I got a couple of grappling rounds in with them. They were decent, man. Fucking Big Fraser flung me with a judo, like a no-gi judo trap.
Did he know
He's,
wrestling,
he's,
that
he,
guy?
he's a back
Do you know
cold
what?
wrestler, is he?
I
no?
was just going to say, when I went to the Highland game, were you
Yeah.
there?
Oh, does he do that?
He hanged
Was it me you was
with
there?
Rab. I could. I would. Was I don't think I was there. Was
Well, I
I?
was there. I
You
thought
were
it was
there.
you.
Mm.
I don't know how I was there then. But anyway, I seen it and I was at the Highland Games, I don't know why. But I think it was because Rab was there,
Aye.
and Rab ended up competing against him. That
Oh,
one
really?
game.
Fucking hell.
Rab got bronze.
Oh, that's quality.
yeah,
And then
killed
that
that
Fraser
for
got
Aye.
the gold. I mean, he fought MMA, that Fraser, didn't he?
Aye.
House of Pain.
Nah, I'm sure he does, aye.
House of Pain. That was the gym they trained at.
I wasn't 100%. I thought it was the kickboxing you've been for. What's the name of it again, man?
Is it? No, it's not Jones.
Fucking my memory sucks, man.
I don't know.
Wow, I fucking knows.
But,
I know. I definitely done
Aye,
a bit of
but
wrestling.
he caught us with a cool trip, man. It was
That's
sweet.
a fair trek for them to come down.
Aye, well, we'd just been to Dundee as well. We had just been up.
Oh,
They'd been up to Dundee training this morning. I think.
Who was they training there?
Origin BJJ.
Oh, right,
so they'd been
right.
there training and came down and done that. So the boys are definitely keen. Like they had some cool stuff,
pretty
man. Aaron had decent regard and stuff like that. It was good.
I didn't get a
Does he
roll,
guys
man.
make all the kind of big trips to get
Aye,
better
just
or
different
whatever?
gyms, 100%.
Aye, because like Ian Stevens was doing sparring today.
Aye, aye, you
That's,
said that.
That's a fair trek for Elgin as well.
Oh,
so
definitely.
It's pretty cool that he's making the kind of trips on that as well.
Even for us, though, we've done that now for.
Aye.
Well,
Been honest, Rob.
like we done that for like, well, I done it for like about 3-4 years, and then yous have still doing it, so that's been about 6 years or something. Now
Aye.
you've been through at higher level
Aye.
for, and then even before that, like I was saying when I got promoted there, I used to try. Like before anybody done gi jiu-jitsu about here, there was like maybe a blue belt teaching. Do you know what I mean? There was like a blue belt teaching somewhere, but I didn't really want to learn for a blue belt because I was tapping blue belts already in fights and stuff.
Aye.
So I was like, no. So I started travelling through to. Scott McVeigh's when he was just still a brown belt, and then he got his black like very shortly after. For Hoyce, that was cool, man. Seeing him get promoted and stuff.
Can mind that I was talking about that the other day there Sunday about the journeys we used to take through Balfron because it was like Kerr McMillan's gym, eh?
Oh, Kerr's was class
I
as
used
well.
to jump the
man.
stair. eh?
Kerr was amazing.
Aye.
Kerr was awesome, man.
Aye, man.
I remember he caught me with a wrist lock, and Kerr caught me with some really cool shit. He caught me with like a wrist lock really early on. Like it was just never make the mistake of like committing too much to grabbing the gi. Like it was one of the first lessons I learned because.
Aye.
Especially if somebody as strong as that, he can just pull him right
He
in
was
with it.
freakishly strong.
Aye, but he was a kettlebell instructor, you know what I mean?
Aye.
It's
So he's
just
done that all his
it's that
days.
switch how happy he was.
Put me at the game for about 2 weeks. 'Cause he caught me with a bicep.
Oh,
crush.
bicep crush,
And
aye.
I never knew what a bicep crush was. I didn't think it was a submission. And you know when you didn't know what a submission is,
Aye.
I'm just like, oh, fuck, I'm not tapping to that.
Aye.
And I was agony next game. Oh my god, I can't move.
Believe it or not, he was the first guy ever to leg lock me, man.
Was it?
Aye, man, and I didn't. That was before we even knew what leg locks were. Before you even taught me what a leg
Aye.
lock was, fucking years ago.
Yeah.
He grabbed me with a toe hold and like
Fuck.
exploded up on his fucking feet and just
Oh, aye.
lifted me right up, man.
Aye.
And I'm like, holy shit!
Kind of like in a steamer lock sort of thing.
Aye, man.
There was another one as well, actually. Fucking, he caught me one time with a no-gi Ezekiel choke.
Aye.
Aye, for guard. I was just chilling with like posture, and he sat up and into it, wrapped his arms around me, and just fucking clamped
Right
down.
in it.
I was like, no way, I couldn't peel him. He was like, I couldn't get his head peeled off. Boom, fucking. I had to tap. I was ready to go out cold. Actually, it was fucking so tight, man.
Aye, man, he's a nice guy.
Aye,
he's a
really nice guy, man. Really nice guy.
knowledgeable as well, man.
Aye.
Oh, he was one of the few folk that said I was looking for an open mat. And he was like, if you can get a long roll with me and that, I was like, you know what I mean?
He's always been dead open like that as well, but he's fucking legit, man. He's real good, like, for sure.
100%, man.
We need to get along and visit the boys. I've not seen them in ages. Kerber's got his black belt, like, no long after Scott.
That's cool.
But I definitely need to get along
black belt
and visit the boys. Oh, fucking right, yes, man. He was really good.
He's still got his gym out, and I always pronounce it wrong. I fucking
Balfron.
Is it Israel?
Oh, Isle. I think it's just Isle, aye.
Aye, man. We need to get through there.
Aye, shout out to Kerr at Isle. It's not that far, just out for Stirling, like 25 minutes for Stirling. So for the boys, and that's under the Hicks and Gracie Connection Gracie. Aye, that's under that. So
Respect.
Aye, the guys are under Connection now. It's quite cool because they were under Hoist for like when they first started, but then they just kind of went that way. I think it was after the Hickson seminar, and maybe Hickson spoke to them. And
so you were at that seminar, eh?
That was amazing, man. Best seminar I've ever been to. I think for jiu-jitsu, it was the best seminar I've ever been to. I think it was talking about like concepts and just about invisible jiu-jitsu, and it was talking about how like going for, when moves are taught, they're always broken down in stages. Do you know what I mean? Like this, so that people can pick them up. But just talking about making your game so that you go through those stages all in one go. There's no stops. You know what I mean? Like your armbar's home from the very start point right into the armbar, and then just flowing right through, and then doing the same with every submission. And Hickson talks about that as well. It's fucking. I love listening to Hickson. I could listen to him talk for days, man. His mind's amazing when it comes to jiu-jitsu.
Aye.
But then probably the other best one, or one of the other best ones I was ever at, was Master Sken's seminar.
SMTC.
You never went to it.
I didn't like that wee guy.
Guy's a legend, man.
What about the real master?
Fucking hell.
Bundy.
He couldn't make it. Do you know what? Fucking Bundy. I couldn't believe it, man, right? So I says to fucking, I messaged Callum, I was like, right, when you come back for this Amsterdam trip and that, since you've got your black belt in 10th Planet Jiu-Jitsu, let's we'll get you on the podcast, talk about it a wee bit. And he just went, call me Master. That's when he mailed me back. He says, call me Master Bundy now. He wouldn't even reply to me unless I called him Master Bundy. So once I started calling him Master Bundy, then he actually says to me, look, I'm willing to come, but I'm a black belt now, and what I need some petrol money to make it. He says, I need you to wet my whistle a little bit.
Expenses covered.
I need expenses covered. He says, I need you to wet my whistle a little bit.
He was getting free fuel too. He was getting free fuel for each.
He was on the Cherry Red. He was on the Cherry Red for a while.
He didn't get the free fuel, he was on the Cherry Red.
That's it, he had the Cherry Red diesel. But I couldn't believe it, man. So he says he'll maybe try and make it when we can wet his whistle with a wee bit of free diesel or free transport.
Just a few purple M&Ms.
That's it. Just some man.
He doesn't even reply unless you refer to him as Master Bundy.
It's only right because he is Master Bundy.
Aye, yes, Master Bundy.
Master Bundy. So.
He is, man. First 10th Planet black belt in the UK.
Man. Damn.
Causing that shit. Causing some jealous motherfuckers in the UK kicking up shit.
Does that mean you can promote me then? I'm just going to ask him.
Asked him straight away. I sent him a message right after. I was like, see, you're a black belt. Does that mean you can promote me a black belt now? Yeah. Hook us up, man.
That would save me a lot of hassle.
Stevie brown envelope.
That's it. Just need to call him Master Bundy. And just
get him steaming, man. Get Master Bundy steaming. He'll promote everybody for steaming.
There's now 40 black belts in Scotland.
In the space of a month.
Bundy's walking about draped in Gucci.
He's got a Gucci belt alongside his black belt, man.
Black Gucci belt.
That's a black Gucci belt.
Everybody's a black belt. Folk in Chalmers with the black belt on.
That'd be too funny, man. Hey, man. Got a black belt. Master Bundy gave me it.
Aye, shout out to the Master Bundy.
Aye, shout out to fucking Ray Tay. Ray got his brown belt there the other week. That was cool. I got my brown belt in the gi. That was wasn't it that?
Overdue, I think.
Awesome.
Aye,
100%, man.
that was cool, man. Aye, Stevie competed and wiped everybody out.
Stevie's solid, man.
That's what I mean. Like you're fucking up against it with Stevie. Like people didn't realise how good it is because he's just fighting MMA. But when you're fighting MMA, it's different. You're not getting to really showcase your jiu-jitsu that much when you fight MMA. But when you're fighting jiu-jitsu, like you've got nothing else to worry about but grappling, so you can start to loosen up and have a wee bit more fun, be a wee bit more experimental.
Oh, he looked good at Edinburgh Open.
You caught it. I never got to see
it.
it.
He looked really good at. They had one fight. The guy caught him with a judo throw, man, and then Stevie just turned on. See the minute he hit the mat,
pissed him off.
Boom, boom, wow, right there. You know what I mean? But
it's the last guy you want to piss off.
Again.
he looked really good, man. Like really dangerous, eh?
Do you know? I think Tavis Stevie is like he's got a totally open mind. Like he's even ever since I've trained him, he always does all this unorthodox stuff. Like he does like truck stuff. He does everything, eh? Like he doesn't like ever look at something and say, no, I'm not trying that. Do you know what I mean? He'll actually try everything. And he embraces just learning new stuff all the time.
Just seems like a sponge for shit, man.
He
just soaks it in.
Every time he was coming back from Canada, he had pretty cool shit. Like,
leveling up, eh?
Yep.
Because he was at that Eddie Wolverine. Stevie showed me a big part of my leg lock stuff. Like a good chunk of it was for Stevie when after he came back for the Eddie Wolverine stuff. He was sharing a lot of details with us, which was cool. Because he was training with him out there. He said he was brilliant. Like he said he was like freakishly good. Eddie Wolverine. That was pretty quality anyway though, man. Everybody getting promotions as well. You got yours not too long ago now.
Probably about a month ago or something now.
Aye.
Congratulations, cool, Doug. I've not seen you since then, man. Congratulations, bro.
Cheers, man.
That's class. But aye, man, fucking the belts didn't really matter too much anyway. It's good it is good to get them in that and like show that people recognise it and things like that. But ultimately, you're going to get them all one day anyway. You know what I mean?
Aye.
We still compete, but we compete it, man. It never kind of held us back at any anyway. Do you know what I mean? But like you say, it's nice to get a bit of recognition, especially like you say you as well, man. Know what I mean? You've been doing it a long time. It's nice to get that fucking.
Aye, we've all been at it a while, man. That's it. And I've never took a break. You know what I mean? Like that's the thing. I think a lot of folk. You get a lot of folk that they're away and they're back and they're away and they're maybe post a picture every now and again, but
fall behind though. You fall way behind. I even know if I take a month off. Like, I never take a month off, but if I take like 2 weeks off, I'll go back. And even like sparring and that, I'm like, fuck it.
You're chasing it again.
Fuckers are getting good.
Lost a
the
step.
amateurs and that are frightening. And obviously guys are catching up all the time and learning new shit. So.
Aye, definitely. That's what I feel like. If you try, like, that's why I'm baffled at the gyms that don't embrace leg locks because they're like falling behind so far. You know what I mean? Like, I've rolled with some guys and they're really good everywhere else, but then it's just like that's a massive part of the game, and that's the way it's going. Do you know what I mean? That's like it's no going backwards, and people know about leg locks now, and everybody's into it. You know, it's no going backwards. So you need to be training with them. You need to be doing it regularly. Otherwise, I get it. People know training them in the gi and stuff like that, but they need to be training them in the no gi. And any instructor that's not embracing them is letting their team down. You know what I mean? They're letting their team down because if they're not immersing themselves in it, then they're not helping their students. You know what I mean? Their students are going to fall behind as well.
Evolving diet.
That's it, man. And fucking jiu-jitsu moves real fast, man. Don't get me wrong, that your other stuff's still brilliant as well. Like there was a match that stood out to me. It was a match not that long ago at SGI, and it was a guy just using real basic solid stuff, and he was able to shut down all the leg lock stuff, and just so all that stuff is quality as well. Like I mean, you ideally want all that first. You want to be, have your passing on point. You want to have your solid side control, solid mount, all of that kind of stuff. Your pressure needs to be on point. Your base, your balance, all of that stuff needs to be there as well. But because it goes the other way as well. See, too many guys, they get leg lock happy and they suck everywhere else. You know what I mean? Like they're brilliant at not locks, but then they've not got any regard retention. They've not got any pressure on top. They've not got any of that other stuff. So they need to spend like the same amount of years on that stuff as well. Like, and probably first. I think they should learn all that stuff before they start jumping onto leg locks. It's good to get all the fundamental stuff in first.
I liked it when Belcher popped that fucking Palhares with the leg lock behind. He was just chasing. He was defending everyone. Right?
That was class.
He's a 10 planet guy, isn't he, Belcher?
Belcher is actually. Because for that camp, he just basically got into all fucking like really dangerous leg lock guys and just trained constantly with guys on his legs rather than shy away from it. He was like, I'm going to be prepared with Palhares. Because Palhares was like the first scary leg lock guy, but a lot of it, his technique was obviously awesome, but a lot of it was his physique as well, and his body type. Like being that much of a boy muscle and going after guys' legs, like he could just snap people's legs anyway, and his technique was good also. But you saw it with Gary Tonin when they had their match, that Gary Tonin was actually like technique wise like a level above him. Gary was able to stuff all his stuff, and huge size difference in that as well. And Gary, that was a class match.
That's one of my favourite matches. That's definitely one of my favourite matches.
Because Gary Tonin's substantially smaller than them.
Because I think at the time that they fought, Palhares was ripping everybody's legs off it in tournaments and fucking in MMA, the lot, man.
When me and Callum fucking went to see that, was the the main guy I went to see at the ADCC.
That's right.
I thought it was brilliant, man. I actually loved the fact he was just ripping everybody's legs in the UFC and that. Because see, for me, I've always believed that like jiu-jitsu needs to be terrifying. You know what I mean? Like people, like I loved that folk were actually terrified to fight him. Loads of folk left, right, and centre were knocking back fights. So don't get me wrong, it was bad when he was holding submissions and stuff like that. But like your jiu-jitsu should be terrifying if you're going to use it in MMA. You know what I mean? It needs to be a weapon because guys aren't giving a fuck when they knock you the fuck out with a head kick. Do you know what I mean? Like, and they're following up with 3 punches. Again, like
so
that.
You shouldn't get a fuck when you're trying to dislocate their knee.
That's what I mean. It's fucking combat. Do you know what I mean?
Right,
it's serious, and you want your jiu-jitsu to be scary. Do you know what I mean? You want people to think, oh fuck, I really didn't want to go to ground with this guy, or you know, you want them to at least have an element of fear. But if it's this guy's just going to mount me and hold me there, you know, it's not scary. Or you know, but if this guy's going to mount me and he's going to elbow my face and then fucking choke me unconscious, it's a wee bit better. You know what I mean? Like that kind of Gunnar Nelson style. That's pretty cool. And if he's getting mount, you know that you're in for a bad night. You're going to get beat down and choked. You know, that's pretty cool. Aye, so the old Master Bundy couldn't make it today, unfortunately.
Master Bundy.
Master Bundy.
Master.
Aye, I got. Do you know what was pretty cool last night? Was the Art of Combat. Back made its return. You were there.
I was there.
Yeah, I missed it, man. Good night.
Good show.
Aye.
Some good fights. Pretty much like I don't know how many fights there was, maybe 10 or 12 fights. And
Like well, I was judging.
9 or 10 finishes.
It was brilliant.
Like
Easy night for me. It was like 10 or 11 fights. Only one fight went to decision.
That's what you want.
Aye.
See, as a spectator,
I seen you
that's
put
what
that
you
up.
want.
What was that? What happened there?
Guys ran out and just walked right on our right hand.
One of the dudes, one of the dudes won. I did a seminar at the gym at Goliath. Man, he's worked really hard to cut the weight. He was like in as good shape as you could be for 77. He was fucking shredded.
The boy that Dean Hepburn helped. Was it him?
Recent that train a lot with him, so I don't know if maybe Dean
Dean
does actually. That's right. Was it? Is it Primitive? They call it Primitive Evolve. Dean's business. Aye, they've been working with him quite a bit, and aye man, he's fucking. The boy just came out like I think the boy wanted to grapple. The boy just ran towards him to try and take underhooks, and Owens just cracked him a clean straight away, and he's just boom out. You know.
I was always wary of the guy right from the start because he came out with the Nike shorts on, kind of like you're going. I think he thought he was going
go for a jog.
Give him a 5-a-side. What the fuck am I doing in this cage?
I don't know if you'd be able to see it. To be honest,
running into the cage.
I think it was on.
Did you see it, Barry?
It was on Facebook.
No.
The fight.
I could stick it up here. Keep the
see.
chat going. I'll get a look for this. What's the guy's name?
It's a good shot to be fair.
I mean, it'll not be on YouTube, but it might be on Facebook.
It was on Facebook. Somebody shared it. I'm sure.
Aye, it's Owen Evans.
If you've got the guy, MMA UK guy,
There we go.
shared it. I think.
Aye.
That's it there. I don't know if it's public or not, but that's it.
It was a good shot.
Owen Evans is his name, so MMA UK shared it today.
I think James Hamilton shared it.
That's cool. But I just fucking. There was a few good fights in that, man. Kelson Duffy versus Scott Drummond was a good fight.
That for me was fight of the night.
Is that
Kelson's a beast, man.
Kelson Duffy could probably go pro.
Is that him that used to train with Stevie years ago?
Years ago. Edge, he was an old Edge guy.
Right,
he was like 16 when he fought in Alberton Hall. He fought Jason Woods. They had a war in Alberton Hall years ago.
Because when I had my first fight, I think that was his second or third fight.
That's right. He was only like 16.
Because I've been training
I rolled with him at Stevie's when I was at Stevie's for the open mat, man. He's still decent. Like he's good, man. Good kind of wrestling style.
And he's a good fighter too. So it was a good fight.
Well, he was wrestling Scott Drummond as well. Do you know what I mean? And that's his kind of style. So that was pretty cool. Scott looked like he wanted to strike more with him.
Yep.
So, did you manage to find that there? Aye, cool. Aye, because Scott looked like he wanted to strike with him because he was like quite on his toes, moving about. But at Kelson's timing on the shots were just fucking boom. Every time was spot on. It was pretty cool.
It was going like against the cage. It was really nice because he was just kind of fainting up top, then just boom, that down. Do you know what I mean? Taking the double legs. So it was mixing up really well. The guy, it was tough. It was good, and there was good wrestling exchanges as well because Scott managed to reverse a couple of times. But that Kelson just wasn't settling on his back.
Man, he looked fucking good.
It was a really good. That was the most technical fight of the night by far. I thought skill level wise.
There was one after that. It was pretty decent as well. I'm sure.
The wee guy for Stevie Ray's gym. He fought years ago.
He's got good jiu-jitsu, I think.
What's his name? He's a nice kid. He's came through at higher level a few times. Ross Cleave.
That's right. That's right.
He's filled out a bit.
He took that in short notice, and it was a split decision loss.
But it was around the piece going into the third.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
It was around the piece going into the third, and I think hit the other lad. I think it was for Shooters.
Aye.
And he just kept him kind of against the fence more. I think he got a
But
takedown
that
as
boy
well.
was huge. He was fighting. Ross
And he was a lot
McIntosh's
bigger.
name was.
I think
Aye.
that lad walks about at 77 kilo.
Aye.
And he tamed the fight at 77 kilo, like day before weigh-in
Yeah,
or whatever. So
because the boy he was fighting looked so much bigger,
aye,
man.
he looked like he'd cut that
I've
weight.
refed one of that Ross McIntosh's fights before, and he can box like fuck.
Aye,
he's
he's
got good
decent.
boxing. And he's strong for the weight, man.
That wee kid was going right at him as well. That Ross.
Aye.
But it was a good fight. Aye, that was a good fight.
Ori's boys done well yesterday. I think that was.
The other lad, Sean, got his first win. He's a nice
That's right.
guy too. He won by KO.
KO, aye, that was cool.
Um,
Head kick, wasn't it? And then a punch after it. It was like,
It was a nice shot. It was a big left
aye.
hook.
I think he threw up the head kick and then threw a
Boom,
shot right
aye.
clean after it off the back of the head kick.
There was somebody else too.
It was a southpaw, the boy. He was
Who else was fighting at Stevie? There was another lad, wasn't there?
the
The other boy, John, I think his name is, big tall lad.
Aye.
He was winning quite
Aye.
like I had the better guy.
Aye,
the guy
definitely.
just bombed it over and right and it
John
landed around the
Gilfillan
bun.
or something.
Aye, he's a nice
right.
lad too.
Aye, that was cool, man.
All Stevie's boys are keen as anything, man. Like
Aye.
they're all jumping in, wanting to fight and that.
That's it.
No trained, I don't think too long in that either. So
You've just got to get in about
that's
it, though, eh?
experience. That's experience. So
Aye, as long as you don't take it too badly. Is that this going to
I'm
play
just going to
the
play
new?
this KO.
Let's see it.
18-second video.
There
so
you go, and done.
that's
Love that.
You seen this, guys?
I've not seen it.
Jump in, man.
I jumped in.
some shot.
I'll replay it.
It was a two second 2 second KO.
There you go.
Takes 2 seconds. 1, 2, done. Damn.
Wow.
Oh, we fall off on the back of that. Boy looks in some shape.
There we go, eh?
Quality.
Nice.
Anthony Papp was fighting. That was quite cool. He's trained with us a few times actually. He's popped through his Submission Sunday and stuff a couple of times, but he managed to hit a triangle. He was fighting against another grappler as well, and it looked like he went for a flying triangle actually. It was quite cool. He hit the guillotine, then jumped up and went for the triangle off it. Locked it up. I was saying to him, man, it took him about a minute or so to finish it. I was
he
like,
had the boy in the triangle for ages.
for ages, and he just got excited punching him and stuff
There's
like
a guy
that.
for Ross Houston's gym.
That's right,
Because I
aye.
was like, why is he not pulling the head here?
Aye.
Again,
I think he just got excited. Aye. He maybe done
Is
it
that
for a
his
couple.
first fight?
No, it's like second. I think
Second
second.
fight, aye.
But he's done a wee bit of boxing and stuff as
He
well.
looked pretty good. The last
Really
fight.
keen, man, and
Two of them are fast, eh?
aye,
Really
aye,
fast,
because
came
we're
out.
wee guys,
Wee
man.
guys, they're quick, eh?
It was pretty cool.
What other fights were there? There was the main
Yeah,
event
it
as
was
well.
Aye, man.
and
I didn't like that. It made me
Kevlar.
uncomfortable. Andy had his.
Stuck the finger up to him.
There was a few things that made me uncomfortable. When he stuck the finger up, I thought that wasn't really nice of Kev. I ken you get hyped before fights, but see if you're fighting a guy that you know, the guy's doing you a favour. Do you know what I mean? You know he's took it on short notice. His record's not that great, and
You're more than likely got
then you're going to try and mug him off as well when he's actually doing
He's a
you a
nice-
favour
he's a
taking
nice
the
guy
fight.
too.
Andy's a lovely guy, man. He's
he's a
actually
nice enough
fucking.
guy, yeah.
But to be fair, I think Kev, after it, he did kind of reassess what he was thinking, because after it, he says to that Andy's like, look, you need to stop doing this, mate. I heard him say that in the cage. You need to stop doing this, mate. You know what I mean? Like, it's not for you, kind of thing. But the thing that made me quite sad watching it was that Andy had brought his wee boy there.
That's what I was really
And it
hanging,
fucking
man.
it made me really sad seeing that, because it was just like,
Shouldn't have done that.
nah, shouldn't bring your wee boy. The wee boy's only looked maybe about 8 or 9 or something like that. Ken, he's only a kid, a wee
He's a
kid. Aye,
That's no good.
but fucking, Andy's a really
He's a
nice
nice
guy, and
guy,
he's
he's
game
a nice
enough.
guy.
He goes in to fight loads of people. Do you know what I mean? Like
It takes bottles to get in
he's
there,
fought
but,
some tough guys, do you know what I mean?
I know, but
But it's
Aye.
just, and he's unlike a lot of guys that, like journeyman and stuff. He's not one of these guys that's like no working his stuff. He actually does day jiu-jitsu, and he's
Does he?
aye, it's no like just no doing anything and then fighting, but he actually does a wee bit jiu-jitsu and like try to get better and stuff like
the thing
that.
is, you shouldn't mug him off, because at the end of the day, like, he's stuck.
Aye.
He's done you a favour. You know
Aye.
what I mean, like, if you don't want the fight, don't take it.
Aye.
Ken, do you know what I mean?
Just be a bit of respect for
Aye.
What weight was that?
I think it was
Bantamweight.
like 6.
No, this was featherweight.
It's featherweight,
It was
man.
featherweight.
66. So
It
I
was
take it that's what
featherweight.
Kev's walking about then.
Aye,
I think
66.
so.
Aye.
I don't know if him and Keir Harvey are going to fight next, because
Kevin Keir Harvey.
because he called him out after the fight on
Aye,
something
I-
on the combat page.
I'd heard
Who
that.
did?
Aye.
done like a live video.
Kev did or Keir did?
Kev did.
Because Keir asked for that fight.
That's a cool fight, man.
It's a good fight, aye.
Aye.
That Kev's tough, man.
Aye.
That Kev's really tough, Ken.
He's got good kickboxing in that too.
Aye, but
Remember he fought Peter Tate? I was thinking Tate.
He's had hard pro fights as well. Do you know what I mean?
He took a couple of tough ones. He did no fight just Jason. Sorry, he fought Jason.
Jason's class, man.
Aye, Jason's good, man.
He fought a good guy for England on ACB. So it's not like he's lost to any of the shit. Do you know what I mean? He's lost to legit guys.
Definitely, aye.
So I take it he's staying up at bantamweight and he's staying up at featherweight. Will be coming back down.
Bantamweight.
I got offered him at Aracon, but at 57, and it didn't come about. So obviously it was the weight hang, eh?
Aye.
He didn't look. I didn't remember. He wasn't big for a featherweight. It looks like he's walking about featherweight.
So he's walking about 66.
Aye, must be.
Yeah,
I'm presuming. Aye.
Well, that would be maybe a fight for Kiri, but I think I don't know. Did they not get offered something like that before? Were they not meant to fight before?
That was meant to happen.
Was it?
Well, I think Kieran. I don't know, but I think as far as I know, Kieran was maybe offered the fight and accepted it or whatever, and then I don't know if they never. I don't
never
know.
Happened,
never happened. I don't know if they couldn't agree a weight or whatever.
Cool. They're both about the same weight, so.
Aye. It's experience level and that. I think they're both kind of similar. Had a big amateur career and both had. Well, Kev's had 3.
That's a cool fight. I think for Keir.
One pro fight. It's a good fight. It's a good fight.
Aye.
It's a really good fight. So that'd be interesting. That'd be a good fight.
That'd be a cool fight, man. I'd definitely like to see that. Or the Peter rematch would be cool too.
Peter, because Peter's going pro, but Peter's got to go pro at flyweight.
I know, but even at that, he could probably do that one at bantam.
I said to Peter about what I was trying to do, because there was a fight that came up even short notice there at a pro bantamweight, and I said to him, well, there's a fight you can maybe get, but I think he's really got to go at flyweight.
Yeah, perfect, aye. Everything right.
Which is fair enough, because if
I've tried to get Peter on actually. I think he's going to come on this soon.
Cool,
I spoke to him. He's going to come on soon.
Is that Peter McAfee?
Aye. He's always been super talented, man.
Sharp in training as well, Peter.
Is that the nicest guy you'd ever meet?
Great
guy, man.
Great kid, man. He's so sound. Yeah, he's sound. He's a good lad. Peter.
Messy monster.
That was funny. That.
Fucking, this is brilliant.
Fucking right up. Thanks.
Stevie, tell that story, man.
So. Wait, Sunderland. Was it Sunderland we were at?
I think it was Sunderland,
So we're down in. It was you that was fighting. Was it no?
That's
you were
right.
Fighting Budo. You were fighting Budo.
It was before Ray got signed to UFC.
That's right.
I was
so
fighting Budo.
We had all went down to Budo.
Was it not just before he got signed to UFC?
Aye,
it was like 2 weeks. So we went down and. So I've been driving and Peter's been like, oh Steve, is it alright if I eat these packet of Doritos in the back of your car? And I'm like, it's a bit weird. Okay, because neighbour like just being nice. He's
being polite.
I've just been polite, and I'm like, aye, fire in, man, no worries. So I've not really thought anything by it. So I'm driving up the road, and then obviously all the way for like Sunderland or whatever, get up to Stirling, and
where's this going?
No, so I drop Peter off in Stirling, and I look in the back of my car. And there's all these fucking scrunched up Doritos all out of the back of my car. And I think it was just a new car.
Stevie's raging. Stevie wants his car to be clean as fuck.
I'm like, what the fuck? So I'm looking at the back and Callum's sitting there and I'm like, have you fucking seen this? So this fucking wee bastard's fucking a messy little monster. I said he's just like you actually couldn't eat these any messier, right? So
just crumbs all out of the back seat.
Like he's just went and just fucking shoot them all out. So I'm sitting there, I'm fucking violent, right?
Steve was raging.
I've had to clean it all and all that, so I've been just kinda let it go. So I'm like, me and Callum, I'm thinking it's an inside joke obviously all this time, so I'm like, fucking me messy monster.
We started calling him the messy monster. He's facing that. He had no idea what we were calling it.
Sitting there quite the heck kid, like, and he talking to me kind of, and he just kind of.
Why they call me a messy monster kind of thing?
The wee messy monster, and he's just like obviously it's some sort of patter we're starting or something.
Aye.
So I've never thought anything by it, and then like a year later.
It was about a 9 month to a year later, something like that.
A year later, Callum said, you know it wasn't Pedro that done that, I'm like, what? He says, aye. So I thought it was funny that I asked you to fucking like eat the Doritos. He says, so I've just waited till he's went out, I've scrunched all the Doritos as much and I've launched them on the back of your car.
Callum emptied them out.
So I've been calling the messy monster this time.
Stevie was raging. Stevie was like proper, like thought different to his character and that for doing it.
Like, Peter's the nicest wee guy ever. I
can't believe he done that, man.
He was asking me, he's a messy wee bastard. He's actually wasn't him, it was fucking Callum.
It was Callum on the round.
Callum always does that because he comes into the car.
He likes to leave rubbish in your car and that.
He comes into the car, like just before training, he's got a packet of bacon fries, a can of Red Bull, and every time
3 weeks out for a fight.
I see him every time. I'm like, listen, don't fucking leave that in the back of my car.
He does it on purpose.
He's like, I'll take it with me, man. I'll take it with me, man. I got a text. I've got him because he's like trying to walk out. I was like, oh. Fucking
he stashes it in the wee back bit just for a laugh.
He laughs a couple of minutes. I was like, fucking get it. And so he grabs it and that. Then I look in the mirror and he goes to the boot to get his bag and he's
he'll put it in the boot.
So I'm about to get my bag and I've got on the road and I'm like,
what's he shite like?
he's fucking launched
Packet
it
of Frazzles in the bag.
He's fucking hard work, man.
But
It's not right.
it is Master Bundy. He can do it.
It is
So it
Master
is
Bundy,
Master
that's
Bundy.
What you got to say to him now? You can say
I can say that. He's master.
He'll be charging you to leave his rubbish in the
Oh,
car
I know.
now, eh?
He said the Amsterdam camp was cool though. He was out there. It was just fucking
Seemed to be having
constant
fun.
seminars, man.
It looked mint, like.
Aye.
Looked really good.
Looked awesome, like fucking pretty cool. They had, Eddie was over. He says he's filmed it all anyway, so we're going to go over loads of shit when he gets back because he says there's loads of cool shit, man. Just fucking. It was basically all the guys' best stuff. Everybody was there. It was all their best stuff. So it was pretty cool.
That's good.
I think he had a blast out
You had
there.
the guys over as well, didn't you?
That's right. We had Ben Eddie and Jay over. Jay's fucking been our pal for a long time, and that's what I mean. It was meant a lot to actually get Jeremy out and be able to look after him a bit because
he seems a nice fella.
he's brilliant. Honestly, he's a great guy.
Follows me on Instagram and that.
Jeremy's
nice
sound
guy. I
as
spoke to him a
fuck,
couple
man.
times on like social media. He seems a nice guy.
Do you know what? He's just fucking hard working as fuck. Do you know what I mean? Like he's one of these
He's in
guys.
some shape. I've seen that photo.
He eats clean all the time.
He looks
He's-
in great nick, man.
He's one of these guys that's like, again, jiu-jitsu was like probably really hard for him. You know what I mean? Like to get to the level that he's got to.
Just worked hard
He's
at it.
worked like fuck. Like he's never on the mat. He's on the mat twice a day, every single day.
Aye.
He eats clean all the time.
Yep.
Do you know what I mean? He's getting older now as well, but he's just still
Taking
shredded,
his body.
still on the mat.
Jeremy? What is it?
It'd be like probably like 30, probably closer to late 30s, I think.
Aye.
Like 35 to late 30s, I think.
Aye.
That's cool.
Maybe about 35 or something, I think.
He's a wee bit older than me.
Is
Just
he?
I think he's just a wee bit older than me,
Aye.
man. Eh?
But he's shredded, like he's still in some shape, man, and
You
it's
got
just
that California sun though. You look a wee bit younger.
aye, that's it, man. He just fucking eats clean and works hard, man. Trains all the
Like
time,
you say,
like.
but he's a grafter, man. Eh?
When they had a lot of monkey bar warm ups when I was out there because it totally repaired my shoulder. When we went out to Cali, we were doing the monkey bar warm ups every day.
The hanging in that to help shoulder.
Aye,
just even, like,
it makes a
hanging
big
on the
difference.
Aye.
The weather
Your
and
shoulder was fucked. when
and
you
that,
first
aye, and then
went.
when I came back for it, when I went out there to train for a month, like we were doing monkey bar warm ups every single day, and it was like a lot of overhead stuff, and it totally fixed all my shoulder. Just like being strong hanging, like we're kind of meant to because we're apes, you know.
Aye. I'll need to try that. My shoulder was sore for a while, but it was just for fake taxi.
Just for wanking too much. And we took Jeremy to go ape as well, so we got to show him a bit of fucking real
I've seen the
Scotland.
videos. I look cool. I've never been there. It was
That's
good.
amazing,
Aye,
man.
that was a really
Aye,
good
twice
crack,
now. It's
man.
amazing, really good. So we
Did you
went.
do a zip slide with your phone in your hand?
Aye.
You
That's
got
risky
the
shit, like.
phone.
I know. I was thinking that brand new phone or something.
I left mine,
An
man.
iPhone X.
I was like, nah, I would just leave that in the car.
Aye.
It was really good fun. That was quality.
Aye,
really
it
good.
was class, man. We got some rolling outside. That was cool. Okay, now I got.
I've seen that.
Aye, we all put the mats
So
out.
he was there.
Aye, so he come in and that and watched
Aye,
as
aye,
well.
aye.
Jiu-jitsu.
We got some.
Come
Aye,
down, eh?
Ben's stuff was pretty cool as well. Got to roll
He's
with
maybe
him.
really
and,
good, eh?
Aye, well, he tapped Wilson Hayes.
Oh, aye,
You know
aye.
Wilson
UFC,
Hayes was in the
UFC.
UFC. There's only ever two guys that submitted him in his entire career. One's Demetrius Johnson, the other one is Ben Eddy.
It's cool,
Aye.
eh?
In his
MMA?
entire career, and anything in jiu-jitsu,
Was
MMA,
jiu-
anything.
jiu-jitsu.
It was
Oh, is that
combat
right? Aye.
combat jiu-jitsu. They were
That's cool.
competing in.
What's
but-
that with the slaps and shit?
Aye, that's right.
Behind,
Aye, but he's got a fucking freakishly killer guard. Ben Eddy.
See when he was just standing there with the fucking mad
Aye.
with legs crossed, I thought he's got to be
He's
like
definitely-
flexible as fuck.
I had that mad flexibility watching him at the when you're
does.
at the mat at the
I
park
think that
and
style
that.
of jiu-jitsu definitely
He's got-
helps guys that are like that kind of style, eh?
Aye.
Because Callum, like that.
Callum's got that as well.
It's a T.
Callum's just got that. Always had that flexibility. I don't have that. Like if I try and
sticky as
if I
fuck.
try and start pulling my leg over, my knees pop, and that's done. I've done it
Aye.
before. I've popped both my knees. If
Try
I
to go
start-
rubber guard.
Aye, I start rubber guarding that. Like if somebody wants to burst out it, they're going to pop my knee. I need to do everything like
Aye.
momentum and hip wise and stuff like that. But no, it was cool, man. He had a real tight rubber guard. And I've trained with most of the best rubber guys that are out there, and I would say probably his was the most dangerous of everybody's. You know. was really tight. So I was like, fuck. After that, I was just like, avoid posture. Just do not go back in. But what shuts down all the guard stuff these days is the leg lock entry for there. Because there's a leg lock entry for there that just kills any close guard stuff if they can't break your posture down.
Yep.
So literally, guys can't get desperate and just hold on to close guard anymore because they'll get leg locked. Because it happened to me, you know, when I tried it on Jordan Cooper, and then I used the same entry to win Naga after that. So it just shuts down. Now I do that, and even with top level guys, you just go right into that entry for the legs. It breaks their guard, and then boom, the heel's already exposed. You're ready to finish them. So guys can't fuck about with that anymore.
And if
really.
you didn't catch it, they're a bit less more wary about closing their guard on you, man.
Bottom line is you've opened their guard and you're ready to pass again. So it works quite well. We done loads of stuff. Done the seminar in Newcastle. That was fun for me because I felt like when I was hosting the seminar, I never really got a chance to drill it as much. I was kind of worried making sure everything was organised. But when I went down to Newcastle, we managed to get some good drilling timing and stuff like that. So that was fun. And one of the guys I competed against, Andrew, he actually came. I competed against him at Naga, but because I told him that we were doing that seminar down in Newcastle, he actually came to the seminar, and I got to drill with him. So that was the dude that I trained with, and that's the cool thing about jiu-jitsu. Do you know what I mean? Like that's a guy that I've beaten competition down in England there in Birmingham, and he's actually made the trip to come out and train with me, and then I ended up partnering up with him, so we were drilling together and stuff like that. Really cool, nice guy, and really keen to get better. Do you know what I mean? So. Yep. It was cool. I thought that was really, really cool. Those are the guys that tend to do really well and improve rapidly. Because he came up to me before the match and he's like, I've no longer got my purple, you know. And I was like, right. And I didn't know what to really say. I didn't want to put him off or anything like that and say like I've been purple for a while or anything like that. Because at the time, obviously that's what I was still. And I just thought, right, okay, we'll just leave it to after the match and I'll chat with him after that. But when he said that, I was like, again, this it's probably not going to go good for you because I've been fucking a purple. I know that you can never. Some guys just get their purple and they're still really good. There is guys that will take you by surprise. But when he said that, I was a bit like, again, it's probably not a good match for you. Do you know what I mean? But I managed to get myself another match with Bobby Nystrom next week.
Is that next week?
That's Saturday.
Aye.
Fucking on Saturday.
He's a good guy, man.
It's going to be a busy night.
He's been messaging Stevie trying to get tips.
I was.
He has.
It was funny, man. I was talking to him because I never knew. Ian had told me.
Aye.
And I talked to Robert Nystrom quite a lot, so I'm talking away. I mean, it's like, I have new opponent for fight or something, and I was like, all right. I was like, it's like, guess who I have? I was like, it's you. The idea. I was like, I don't know. He's like, because he was meant to fight K1. I think he's fighting MMA. He likes to be active. He likes to be active. So he's like, I'm fighting for a belt in MMA in like 5 weeks. He says, so I've got to take because I'm coming over to corner his boys at Budo. He says I'm going to take a K1 fight just for fun, kind of thing. And I was alright, cool. And then he's like, but now I am grappling against your brother. And I was alright, cool, man. And then he was like, I was speaking to him the other week, and I talked to him quite a lot. And then the other day he was just like,
he's quite a mad cunt.
He's funny, man. He's sound.
I seen his pal ripping him too.
He was like, who's bigger out, you and your brother? And I was like, we're pretty similar size. I says, if you're going to ask for tips, I can't help you. And he was like, no, I wouldn't ask for tips. He's a very nice guy, man.
Do you have any tips?
If you could help me out here. I was like, just watch your neck. He's been a purple belt a while as well.
Is he? That's good then, man. I'm glad because I wasn't.
He is legit.
I'm glad he's been a purple belt for a while because I was like, I wasn't sure. I seen his matches and I ken you and Callum both beat him in your MMA fight, so. I'm
totally different though.
Definitely. It's just
totally
straight. I'm going to have fun with it. It's 20 minutes, so I'm going to have fun.
That's a long time.
I'm refereeing the full fucking event, so I'm refereeing. I'm refereeing every match, and I'm just going to strip off into my singlet and just fucking say, "Let's have it." And then I've got a wee match with him, and then but it's fun. I'm getting paid for it, so I'm buzzing, man.
You need to get that strip off bit in the cage right down in the singlet and just
they said to him, we can either winner takes all or split the purse. And fucking, he said he wanted to do winner takes all.
He's a cool guy. Like,
so I'm like, all right.
He's got a really good He's doing well at MMA, man.
He's just won his last two.
Since I beat him, he's won his last two, and he's got another fight or two lined up, and he's fighting for a title now. So he's obviously doing well.
That's cool, man.
I think he's got his own gym and that now as well.
Yeah.
So he's doing it.
Going to try and injure him so I can make a comeback for 5 weeks and get that title fight. Take his fucking title fight off him and get a wee trip to Sweden at it.
He's actually fighting 75 or something like that.
Is he?
75 pro. And he's fought a featherweight, so it's a big jump, eh?
Boys are big at 75 in pro MMA. See, that's the one thing with jiu-jitsu and MMA.
I said the guy is a lot bigger than me, but he's like, I think I've just got a good style to beat him. So I was like, fair enough, man, fucking fair play to you going and doing that. Like, because I think he jumps from featherweight to lightweight. He's been doing a lot of lightweight lately. I think he's kind of trying to stay away from featherweight. I think it's a hard cut for him at featherweight. He's quite thick. I didn't think he was that big, but he is quite thick. Aye. He actually kind of is. His pal was slating him. His pal was going Fat Bobby. His pal was like, let's see if Fat Bobby is a pretender or if he is actually good at the jiu-jitsu. That's what he shared. Because once he put up, I'm competing against such and such, like he shared the post to say he's competing against me, and then his mate, who's like David Jacobson, he shared it and said, let's see if Fat Bobby is pretender or if he's good at jiu-jitsu. And I'm like, fucking some pal.
Thanks very much. So are you the final match then?
I've no idea, man. I went and got tickets off Baz actually just the other day. Baz's gym's pretty cool, man. I was in the other day. They've got a sauna and that in it.
I've been meaning to go there the last couple of Wednesdays, man.
I said that to him, we'll get here at some point. Like,
seen the higher level sauna?
I seen it out the back. Is it decent?
Do you know Luke Shanks has just came to train with us? He's been up for like a few months. He got locked in it.
No, I didn't.
For 2 years.
No way. No way.
Luckily it wasn't on.
Oh, right. Who locked him in?
I don't know what's happened, but like he shut the door behind him and something's happened, like he's managed to look his cell in.
Aye.
So luckily he's had his phone on him. And he's get the FaceTime.
Looks like, so nice to you.
Sound
Getting a former opponent to Gaz's team. I forgot that. He's really nice. Like,
that was my first profile.
He's got a fight coming up too.
Aye.
He's fighting. You were nearly met to fight that boy, Conor Hignett.
Yeah, man, that's right.
He's fights on EFC.
Doing in Scousland.
Aye.
Minding I fought Scott Gregory.
Aye.
I was meant to fight that Conor Hignett after it, but the fight never happened. But then he went out to that EFC last year.
Yep.
He's not the guy that just dethroned fucking Zulu, is it?
No, that's that Hadley. Zulu smashed him. No, it was BK. BK wrestle fucked that Conor Hignett out there.
Aye, that's right. That's the guy that.
Oh, BK's good, eh?
Aye, he's good, I think. Wrestling.
Aye. They're trying to make him a star, I think.
BK and Zulu and Jake Hadley, they're the three in the mix up.
When me and Callum were out, we went training at that Richie Kwan's gym, and they were doing a lot. It was that JP Buys that was taking the wrestling. It was pretty cool. Some of their stuff was pretty good. Like
he trains at Alpha Male too.
He goes out there. I think he's 7-2 or something, so he's got a decent record as well.
Is that where he's at now?
7-2.
I didn't know he'd lost, but. He was a fucking he was a growly bastard. See, when I was out there, I actually wanted to punch his cunt in, honestly. See, just the way he was looking at me and I was like, who the fuck? It was when Callum was fighting fucking Boyd Allen, and he gave me a couple of dirty looks, and I get pissed right off. I was like, who the fuck are you looking at? Actually,
JP?
Aye, man. I was like, you're way too small for me, you wee prick. You know what I mean? I'll punch your fucking face right in. Fucking did not like it, man.
JP, is he bantamweight, flyweight too, what?
Because there's hundreds of them. There's hundreds of them at Richie Kwan's gym, so they're all kicking about with the t-shirts on the fucking whatever it is, Fight Force Militia or something like that. There was loads of them, but they kept fucking like growling at me and Callum, and I'm already pissed off because you get right fucking.
It's your mate's fighting.
Your mate's fighting, so I'm already like that. Fuck the lot of you. Do you know what I mean? Fucking the wee guy kept growling. I was like, who the fuck you growling, you wee cunt? I was raging like.
They've got a few decent guys out there. I think that gym is like probably the best gym in South Africa for the.
That's the thing. Boyd couldn't be any nicer. Boyd was nice as fuck. So I was like, Boyd was like the nicest guy going. But
was that Boyd's gym? I take it. Yeah.
Aye, that's right. Like everybody else was nice. It was just that wee JP guy that had a fucking chip on his shoulder, man.
So where's that wee Zulu training? I take it you train somewhere totally different.
He trains with Cabessa at a different gym.
Right.
They're like kinda. That Cabessa's fighting a guy 8-0.
Oh, that's right, aye, Finland.
I could have potentially got.
I heard that, aye, somebody said that to me.
But they want me to make featherweight. I don't think I can do that.
You're never making featherweight.
So.
Never. You'd kill yourself if you try to make featherweight.
I spoke to a nutritionist about doing it. And he basically said that. He told me about the glycogen and all that shit, but he basically said, I've got like 14. Like, I literally could. If I was 80 kilos, he was like, for what the measurements he took in that, he's like, you literally have 14 kilos that you could get off you, but he said I would not recommend you doing it. So he said I could physically make the weight, but how I perform the next day would be, because I'm basically, I don't know what that would be like.
Who done that for you?
Guy that does Coonley's.
I wonder what I should have a word with him, see if I can get back to feather.
What did they do? Did they do your body composition?
'Cause I've just got a big
Take
blob of
measurements of my
fat.
neck and all that.
Aye,
That's the only reason I
your
even-
The
subscapular
only
and
reason
all
that
that
made me
kind of
think I
shit.
could make it is when I look at Danny Henry. I'm like,
Aye, he's huge for the weight.
but I'm slightly taller than Danny, and my legs are quite a bit bigger than Danny's. But upper body,
It's your legs that's your weight, aye.
upper body were kind of similar-ish. But Danny's got a big cut, like he cuts a lot of weight. Like
Aye.
Danny walks about at 80 or whatever. Anyway,
He's that mentally strong though, he doesn't let it bother him,
doesn't
eh?
let it bother him at all.
Aye.
And he's really clued up with his diet, like
Aye.
salt, loading and then salt depletion and whatever. And then kind of,
Yeah.
he's really smart with it, Danny.
Yeah, you have to be on point when you're cutting to feather at that size.
Aye,
man.
if you're that big,
But
man.
the only thing that actually as well put me off too is that I didn't really like these wee fucking midgets fighting them, man. I think they're annoying, kind of like these guys that are really small and that. Like, just what, like, I mean, I thought that wee Daniel guy kind of just
Aye,
fight.
but that's
cunts like
different.
that,
Aye,
man.
but that's different.
He's
like,
just, but
aye,
but like, can
He-
the wee
he
cunts
was-
just run at you?
aye.
He was like a Greco champion, that guy too, but and
The fucking cheating champion.
cheap. Aye,
A growth champion.
the growth
Growth
champion.
Growth hormone champion,
He's
man.
fighting for the title or something in TF. It's like I was speaking to Big Camille. 'cause
He'd be a nightmare to fight that cunt, honestly.
I know.
Just a big boy rock.
Aye, I wouldn't mind fighting him again. Like
Maybe like some. You'd have to try and
try and keep him at
probably
bay.
pull guard and elbow fuck at his head or something like that because
Well, that a boy for SBG fought him because I looked at a couple of his fights before I fought him.
Yeah.
And a boy Dylan Logan or something fought him, and he fucking tried a flying triangle on that on him, but it ended up quite bad for the
Aye.
like he's vicious on like with
Aye,
the
ground and pound
I
that.
was actually surprised. I got to my feet quite comfortably,
Aye.
but it didn't. It was funny because it didn't feel so strong.
Aye.
It just felt like it was explosive as fuck.
aye,
And I also felt like I could hit him all day.
Aye.
I probably wouldn't have fucking budged.
So one of them
I
ones,
can remember just having
fucking
like an
hell.
overhook, like a wizard in his wrist, and just looking at his back and like, fuck me, man. Kind of like it was just like
He just
covered in
sm-
spots and like muscle. Kind of was like a mountain. I'm just like, fucking get off me, man.
no man, he just smelt like a pure gym man. Just fucking
Aye.
roids
Nice.
pulsing out of him, man.
Getting the cold sweats and stuff
Aye.
like
Testosterone fucking sweat.
Aye.
Aye, it was.
Seems to be pretty common in fucking
that. Everything.
MMA. Every
everything.
sport.
Aye, all the combat stuff.
All the combat
Anything
stuff.
that there's some sort of money implication, people will find a way to cheat.
Aye.
There's some sort of big prize, people will fucking find a way to cheat, but
It's proper bullshit. Like
it's absolutely shit.
a few of the fucking giants I had at Naga were juiced out their
Go
brains,
TB,
man.
man.
One of them had the big growth hormone belly. Again, when it belly sticks out, but he's got abs.
It's abs in the top.
Aye. He was huge, man. He was like Belarusian, that big dude, man. Fucking.
Yeah, no way.
Aye.
You can just tell though, eh?
Aye,
You can just
yeah.
tell with a man straight away.
Actually, I tried a few things on him, and fucking flying triangles and all that. I was
It's the
trying on
ones
him.
that say that like try to slag guys that do it when they're
Aye,
clearly
aye,
on it
fucking on it themselves, aye.
That's their kind of way of trying to get around it.
Aye.
Like deflecting the shit off
Deflecting
them.
it.
I've seen a lot of that lately.
Oh, it's happened a
But
lot of
could
the
you?
time. Guys talking about them
no,
not
but
taking it.
guys, with the TG hang loads of guys that are on it, and they're sharing stuff like to
It's pretty
say.
funny because that Cody Garbrandt was just like, you fucking showed everybody in Alpha Male how to do it. Alright.
Aye, get a crash
Just
his mates.
crash all your neighbours in, mate.
Great, right?
Yeah, fucking right. But that's a shame because see, like your likes of Cody Garbrandt who looked like he was going to be a big star,
Aye.
world champion, new on like a 3-fight losing streak.
3-5 knockout streak.
Is that-
3
do you know what I
fight
mean?
knockout streak.
Two of them shouldn't have stood.
Aye.
You know what I mean? Really?
Aye.
Kind of guys cheated.
But I see the other guy that knocked him out. He's also been done for PEDs before.
That's what
Oh,
I'm
is it?
saying.
I
Aye,
didn't
he's
know
got
that.
he got a flagging in about 2013 or something like that. 2000, maybe in 2016 he got a
Oh,
flagging.
I didn't know that,
Aye,
man.
he also got a flagging for
That guy,
USADA.
what about that? Oh,
He's had a
based-
suspension.
What about that? Is it Paulo Costa?
Aye.
I mean, surprised that couldn't got done for 6 months and all. He got 6 months.
Aye, but
suspension. But it wasn't steroids or something.
Aye,
it was
something weird's
else.
happened.
Aye. If that guy's known steroids,
Masking agent,
I would be
aye.
amazed.
That was
If he
6
didn't-
months. 6 months ban. How the
Like-
fuck did Nick Diaz get fucking 5 years
Aye,
for smoking?
5 years for weed.
Here's fucking Nick Diaz,
does
just like a wee
that
bit of
work,
skunk.
man?
He's fucking 5-year ban.
It's crazy,
5
man.
That is wild, man. That is fucking
See
wild.
last night's UFC was pretty good as well. There was fucking
I've never
some
really
decent
seen
results.
any-
I've seen the results, man. I was surprised before he went out with Lineker getting beat. I don't
Aye.
know, John
Who did he
Lineker. He was fighting.
Guy Sandhagen was it?
Aye, that. Oh, I forgot the guy's name now.
I never really keep up with the UFC these days, man.
It's harder to actually get to stay up and watch it, man.
Oh,
I record it and I knew sometimes I can't even be fucked
Do
watching
you know what
it.
was even better than that, actually, before we go into the UFC? Was fucking Scotty Malone's fight
Cage Warriors.
with Cage. Did you watch it?
Great fight, aye.
I've not seen it, man.
Man, what a fight it was. Like, that Jack Shore's a fucking talented guy, man.
Freak. He's been offered the UFC contract apparently 2 or 3 times already,
Aye.
and he's knocked it back because he doesn't feel like he's ready and he wanted to defend his belt, which is, I think, is fucking pretty cool because that could be a once in a lifetime opportunity, really.
Yeah.
Unless you're so confident in yourself that you're going to make it to the top.
He's really good, man. Really good.
12-0 amateur, 11-0 pro,
Aye. And
23 fight winning
he
streak.
looked so comfortable, man. He just.
Is
he
that
ju-
what it is, man?
Aye.
Sorry for interrupting. Is that what 23 fights?
23 fight.
Fucking hell!
Callum
I
was
never knew
offered him
that.
once.
Was he?
Callum
Fucking
was
hell.
offered him once. He was going to take it short notice and ended up not taking it.
Probably would have been the
Cause
la-
it-
Probably
I
would have
think-
been his first loss.
Aye.
Master Bundy always pulls it out against guys like that.
Bundy beat some good amateurs, like,
That's what I mean. Master,
Bundy
he did it
was-
to Scott Pedersen as well. Scott Pedersen like a 10 fight win streak or something like that, and fucking Master Bundy hit him with the
Bundy.
flying triangle.
Master Bundy's fucking about 25 fucking amateur fights. An absolute veteran at amateur. He was absolutely broken.
He had about 45 amateur titles.
I've never seen him being broken when I got the pro debut. No Bundy had fucking been training about 3 years longer. He's like, I can't fucking believe this. So I got an air fucking
Another amateur fight. It's done him well though, to be fair. though, Bundy.
that's the thing, he's.
Remember he beat
But look
what's
at the guys
it?
he's fought pro.
Lucord as well. He fought Lucord.
Lucord
That was an
was
absolute grind
that was a
fest,
great
man.
fight.
He fucking he had to fight like fuck to beat
That
him.
was a cool fight. He's good, him.
Aye,
He's
he's
on
good.
Bellator
Decent.
next.
Aye,
He's on
he
Bellator
is good,
next.
him, man.
That was a cool fight.
What was the other one as well, man? He had a few fights like that though at amateur. Remember he fought that Swedish, it was the Icelandic boy.
That was a great fight.
He was really good as well.
He beat
Bundy.
some really, and
Aye.
what was the other guy he beat? He ended up dashing him. He was in a triangle the full first round.
Oh, that was
yeah.
Dave
Newcastle.
Cunliffe,
That
aye.
was a good fight.
Dave Cunliffe's a class
And
guy,
he
man.
was like-
he was a
he won
monster
that,
at the time. He was,
10-1.
aye.
Again.
And I think he was so raging about it. The next, he took a fight like 2 weeks later and beat the shit out of somebody. It just that Dave Cunliffe beat the fucking shit out of this guy. Like it was a few weeks later, and he must have been just raging for the Bundy loss because he had a great record at the time. It was like 9-0, 9-1,
And he
something
had
like
that
that.
tight as fuck, that triangle. But
Aye, that's
then
right.
he's ever rolled with Callum.
You can't attack Callum.
No, a choke anyway, that's for sure.
Because I remember that, man. Fucking Cunliffe, as soon as Callum got a takedown, Cunliffe locked up the triangle, and Callum was just sitting defending it. But you're not going to tap Callum for there at all. You know what I mean? And
It looked deep too.
it was deep, and James was
done that
like, "Fuck,
before,
it looks
though, eh?
deep," and I was like, he'll no tap," and then. Especially, I was just like shouting as well in the corner. I was just like, he's just burning his legs out, and when you put that bit of doubt in, the guy's going to like he starts to ease off and start doubting himself. Fuck, maybe I'm burning my legs out.
Aye.
Like you seen when he let go at the end of the round, he stood up and he just started like,
Legs gone.
you could just see he had to like slowly try to walk back to the corner. He was
Get
he
the
was
feeling
knackered,
back in them.
and then he was exhausted for it, you know. And then Callum,
That was like, because I mind when he fought Lucord, he was in a triangle as well.
that's right, aye.
And that just shows you how much like, you probably had obviously rolled with Callum more than me.
Aye.
And I was like, fuck's sake. So I was like, Callum, stay safe and that. And fucking he's shouting, Callum, punch him in the face, you're fine there. And I'm like, that's fucking
no
on.
way that
And he
aye.
just-
There's no
just
way.
who Callum is, eh?
Ken, you're just not going to get him for there. Ken, he does this thing now where he lets folk put full rear naked chokes on him, full locked up under his chin and everything. Even black belts, he's letting black belts. See at the 10th planet at the camp. He was doing it to all of them. He was saying like, look guys, right, put me in this full rear naked choke, and he does this thing where he tenses his neck, and nobody can fucking choke him.
He's got a weird neck. Eh?
He's like, Ken, and then he goes, you're just about there. That's it, you're just about there. I was just about to tap after they've gave up on the squeeze. He's got a freak neck, like, it's fucked up.
And that's why they call him the Master Bundy.
The old Master Bundy. Oh, it's fucking weird,
He's
man.
played with it all.
Oh, my seat just went down.
It's absolutely hopeless to try and choke him. I honestly think, like, it's been about 5 years since I've choked him.
Aye.
It's probably been about 5 years since I've choked him. Fucking, been a long, long time.
The only time I've choked him is he actually went out.
You cut him out cold
Aye.
once, eh? Fuck.
Aye, but it was because do you know how he does that thing where he just goes.
Aye.
Aye.
So I'm like, and the only reason I knew he was out is because I was like, because I had a standing guillotine,
Aye.
and I was like, Callum, fuck off. I was like, because he started doing it, and I was like, fuck off, Callum, and I was like, Callum, and he shut down, and I was like, fuck, and I let it go, man, and he just fucking dropped to the floor. I was like, oh, for fuck's sake. He's like, oh, I was out there.
It's weird when you've not put somebody to sleep for a while. Again, like, and then you put somebody to sleep and it
It's
surprises you a wee
weird being
bit.
It's weird being out to like getting that quick split.
Who was it picked? Was it Coonley that picked you out?
No,
Somebody picked you,
Stevie
eh?
Ray.
Oh, was it? I thought
I was in a.
I thought it was Coonley.
Peruvian. No, it was a Japanese necktie. No, Peruvian necktie.
Oh,
And I've tried to roll, and there's actually
roll through it. Put it on, cranked it on.
Made it tighter, and he's fucking. Next time I woke up, and he's just fucking shaking my legs,
Yeah.
and I'm like, that's the last guy.
Aye.
Yeah, that's like your worst nightmare.
Oh,
fuck. But I said to him too, because Stevie's mad, and I'm like, I was like, fuck, because we were sparring,
aye.
and I was like,
Oh, was it an MMA?
MMA sparring, aye.
Oh.
So he caught me with it, and I was like, what happened there? He goes, just hit your left hook. And I was like, did you fuck? I was like, fuck's sake, man. He's like, oh, good, I choked you. So maybe he's just mad. Eh?
That's funny, man. Aye, fucking Scott Mullen won the first round, clean.
Did he?
Aye.
Dominated the
Aye.
grapple in the first round, but
Did
that's
they go the distance?
No,
No,
Ingy got me in the
third.
third, man. He had just kind of wore on him. He started landing these strikes near the second and started kind of taking over the end of the second, and then the third was pretty much his round. And he fucking looked so good, that Jack Shore, man. Honestly, he just looked really.
See, like that level, man, like to go 5-5s at a crazy
Aye.
pace like that.
When it's so evenly matched, eh?
Aye, that can be something the difference in knowing that advantage of being full time
Aye.
and being part time. Like
That's what
Scott's
they were saying that age.
And but Scott's fucking obviously bust his ass. He's went to alpha male and done everything he possibly could for that fight.
He's an older guy as well,
He's an older
Scott.
guy.
Kind of a lot of folk didn't realise
He's
it.
like 31 or something, man.
That's still quite old, man. I'm
Aye.
31 too, and I feel it like.
But I mean, if you've
Aye.
been competing in judo and that all your life, and
Aye,
whatever,
he's
but-
a lifetime competitor. Yeah.
He's a great fighter, man.
Aye.
He's looked every fight and he's had in Cage Warriors. He's like improved every kind of looks better and better every
Aye.
fight. I think he'll get another chance at the title. If he sticks
Aye.
around because
There's not many guys at that weight
Jack
will beat
Shore's
him.
more than likely going to go to the UFC.
He's bound to know, eh?
Yeah, and he's got to get that
Yeah, it
chance.
sounds as if he needs to.
Yeah.
Well, I don't think he's old. I think he's 24.
24,
Aye,
he's,
he's a kid.
he's young, he's in mid-20s.
Aye, he's 24
At
or
a,
something
at
like
a
that as
push,
well, man.
come on.
Quality.
Aye. But
That's how I was
it's his dad who
surprised.
coaches him as well.
Is
Oh,
it?
is
Aye,
it?
it's
His
really
dad's his
cool.
coach, aye.
That's mental.
What's his name? Richard Shore.
Right.
Richard Shore. He's a black belt.
That's cool, man.
Aye.
Aye, man. He's fucking a talented kid. Like the
The Welsh
his
team's
striking
coming on
looked
a bit,
really
like-
good.
He's good. But he goes.
Everybody said he's a grappler, but his striking looked really
what's
good.
the big boxing coach in Wales? I've got to forget his name.
Kawasaki or something?
No,
Jim,
it's
no.
not. No, it's like one of the top coaches. He goes there and
Aye.
he does boxing as well. Like he boxes, I think, as well. Eh?
He's mix. He's like he was switching stance, and he threw a couple of
Excellent.
combinations that were totally unorthodox. It was like a 1-2 switch stance front kick to the face, and it was like really rangy, hard to read shit that was thrown up against the cage
You'll
and
have,
that.
Brett Jones to spar with that probably too. I think he'll probably train.
that'd be
Is it-
cool for
is
him.
it the same weight? I think as well.
He's bound to
Both
train with him
bantams.
then, surely. Aye, Brett's a man.
That Jack Shore's a big bantamweight as well.
Aye.
He's fought at featherweight for a lot of his
Long.
fights.
He's long at that weight,
Yeah.
man.
But like he looked a wee bit bigger than
See,
Scott.
just when you're young, too, I think you're just fitter. Yeah, in the day, I think you're just fitter when you're younger, too.
Hungrier, too. Well, no, to
Aye.
a degree.
Aye,
To a degree,
I
hungrier,
would say
man.
so, like,
I think it
you
depends.
definitely need
Like,
that. You definitely need to be hungry. Probably in the wrong sport. I think.
And if you're relaxed as well, it's a big thing. See, if you're a wee bit more relaxed.
kind of on-cam situations.
Because I find that with grappling, that's something I never really found that easy in MMA. I never really ever relaxed in MMA. But in grappling, I'm able to relax right for the start. You know what I mean? I just didn't have any, and I actually intentionally start really weak with my grips and stuff like that, just to let the guy kind of go all strong and stiff and just get a gauge for how
Feel them out.
the person's feeling. But I'll not really use my strength until I need to. You know what I mean? I'll use it in bursts. The only thing that I'll start with is a strong grip. You know what I mean? Strong wrist grip, strong sort of collar tie, and just let them know, no, that grip's here, but my arms are still really loose. I'm not tense. You know what I mean? Everyone's just right. We're playing about. Again. But I think it makes a big difference to your cardio the more relaxed you can be. So if you just try and get yourself into that calm state, you did tire as quickly for sure.
heart rate's lower than ever in man.
Aye.
If it's no fucking beating fast, you're
It's
not.
hard to do in MMA because there's so much danger involved. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And there is so much danger. But in jiu-jitsu, you can kind of
You've got time to chill.
concentrate. You can just concentrate on what's actually happening. You know. But anything can happen in MMA. Like a guy could be flying a knee at you, get elbows, punches. It's fucking so much stuff. You know what I mean?
100%.
But what's the UFC card like? We'll have a wee run through the main card or something. I know the Mike Perry fight. He beat Oliveira. Quite a good fight, wasn't it?
That was a war, yeah, man.
Aye.
I seen that one.
Pretty
Baz
cool.
showed me that one.
And
We've got Souza versus Hermanson.
that was an awesome fight, man. Souza versus Hermanson. Hermanson beat him.
That's a massive one.
Aye.
Against Xhaka.
He probably won like 4 to 5 rounds too. It was a main
That's
event.
crazy, eh?
Aye. He was taking him down in that. He nearly submitted him to a guillotine.
Aye.
He was fucking all over
He
him,
was
man.
a Cage Warriors champ.
Aye, he's really good, man. What's his record? 24? No.
24. Sorry,
like
24 and
24.
0, Hermanson.
Middleweight.
What?
20
What's his record?
24.
4
no.
and 0.
Oh, I was going to say
Aye,
24.
no, like
Fuck
20
it,
wins,
yeah.
4 losses.
Still a great record,
Aye.
20 and 4.
I know.
Fighting.
Greg Hardy was back beating up men.
We,
You know who Greg Hardy is, Stevie? The NFL guy.
The guy.
He's an NFL player. or
Aye,
something.
he lost his
That's
last
right.
fight for an illegal strike.
I apparently beat the shit out of
Wait,
his girlfriend.
He lost his
Aye.
last chick with some illegal strikes
His
as
man was
well.
trying to put that on his record.
He's claiming it's 6-0. A bad guy. But he seems to be a good fighter.
Aye, no, he's tough. He's athletic as fuck. He's huge.
Aye, well, he's beat a guy there yesterday that was 9-3, and that's him only like 4-0 basically.
Smolyakov. The
He beat a 9-3 guy at 4-0.
In
Pretty
the,
cool.
in the first round as well.
You get
Aye,
the guys that done all that shit that are
American
freaky
football
athletes,
players, eh, just-
freaky athletes, eh?
Because like the guys that make it in the NFL are like the elite of the elite in terms of athletic ability. Like you have to be like freak athletic to be in the NFL.
Do you know where OSP came from?
I don't know if he
Aye.
was like
That
that,
level,
kind
was he?
of. He wasn't that level though. He wasn't like the same level as Greg Hardy. He played American
Greg
football
Hardy's
player.
like a legit.
Greg Hardy's like world class in NFL, and I think he got banned because he beat the shit out of that woman.
That's right.
You must love it because see like the kind of pay cut
The
he'll
UFC's
take.
like, come on in.
Aye, but see the kind of pay cut he'll
We
take.
like wife beaters.
Aye. If you take steroids or fucking battery.
We had War Machine at one point. You know what I mean? We had War Machine.
Aye, man.
Fucking War Machine.
That shit went south. It was Christy Mack. That was
bad
his
shit. He was a sick
porn star.
puppy, like.
So everybody.
There's
knows
been a
such
few
as
sick
that.
puppies, and do you know what the worst thing is when you hear the old jiu-jitsu? I'll tell you what, see just fucking Brazilians in general with the jiu-jitsu, some of them are dirty bastards, like, it's the truth, man, they are, like, you get a lot of the Brazilians that are, like, going to the jiu-jitsu schools, you're always hearing about them shagging their students and that, like, fucking, Ken. What's that?
Bit of it.
Right in the fanny. Right in the fanny. No, but you're always hearing like fucking he abused me in that. If I didn't, it would give me an extra tab for fucking sucking my dick. And you're always hearing these stories, and I've heard so many stories like
How do you think I got my purple belt?
Roberto. No, you always. I've heard so many stories about fucking Brazilian guys doing seminars and things like that, and right away mailing all the white belt lasses in the gym and that, and just be like, hey,
Right,
fucking want to come here? I'm fucking in this hotel and all this, blah blah blah. You looked really good today and that, blah blah blah. Like I
teach
hear
you
about that.
naked jiu-jitsu.
I've been hearing honestly so many like reputable Brazilian guys just mailing all the white belt lasses right after seminars, man. Fair enough, man. Fucking.
Aye.
Renato.
It does take away from it a wee bit. Fair enough. Everybody's a dirty bastard. Let's not. Right, I'm not going to try and shield it, but I just think that's like a right sleazy way to go with it. You know what I mean? A right sleazy way. Try and use your power to get some pussy. Do you know what I mean?
You've seen that
Trying to
video
use your-
Using that pussy power play.
It's no cool. I don't think.
You've seen that video where Renato Laranja tries to chat up Ronda Rousey?
No,
That's
he's
on
class.
YouTube. He's like standing outside the shower.
Oh, well,
waiting
he's
on a
funny as
toilet.
fuck, man.
So I must be tongue in cheek, eh?
Oh,
but,
definitely, man. Hanato's so funny. We met him like one of our first.
Aye.
I think it was like my second time ever at HQ. We met him after rolling. It was at the old gym Eddie had, and he was like, "Oh, you guys, he was soundest guys. Like you guys for Scotland and all that." And he starts doing fucking quotes for Highlander and all this, and he's like, and at the time, like one of our mates, Brammers, he had a thing where every time he got mad with it, he would lie in the living room, right, and he would be get Foo Charlie. He'd get Foo Charlie and he'd lie flat and he'd get somebody to do like an axe hang over him. You remember this, Stevie? Brammers, I'm saying he used to lie flat and he'd get somebody to do the axe hang at him, and he'd lie back and he'd go, the prisoner has a word to say. And then fucking, so then just before somebody would do the axe, Brammers would sit up and go, when you're meant to go freedom, do you know what I mean? The bit in Braveheart when you're meant to go freedom, Brammers would sit up and he'd go, dust! Talking about fucking gear. And so I thought this would be funny as fuck. When he started talking about that, I got that Hanato to do that fucking, the big axe picture. So there's a picture of me lying flat with the axe, and I'm going, duh. I sent it to Brammers was laughing. That Hanato didn't have a clue what I was talking about. He's like, what is this guy getting me to do this for? It's funny. But he's a really nice guy, man. Fucking pretty cool.
I need to see if I can get this video up, man.
What's this?
I'm in
That's
Ronda.
Renato and Ronda.
Ah, right. Hanato had his show. It was really funny, man. He was slagging Vinny Magalhaes at the time and that. It was brilliant.
There's always a bit of banter between them, eh?
Aye, it's pretty funny, man.
Last I heard of Ronda Rousey, she was getting leg locked in the WWE.
What's that? Oh, aye,
You see that as shit, man.
fair play. I bet she's making fucking money.
Silly money.
You know what I mean?
Silly
She's
money.
done her fight and she wiped everybody out. She was brilliant in her day, man. But the level caught her up.
Aye.
She wasn't willing to change or evolve, and the level caught her up. But she was brilliant, man. She's probably still to this day got one of the best armbars ever. Like her armbar technique's unbelievable. She can fling it on for anywhere, like elite style, man.
Like we say, she just didn't want to evolve, eh? So I think that's where it stopped there. But like,
Too many yes men around her as well. Too many people talking shit in her head and fucking getting like just no. She needed somebody to say, right, listen, there are people out here that will fuck you up standing.
Aye.
Stick to your strengths. Learn some wrestling to complement your judo, and you're going to still fuck these girls up because your grappling's elite. Do you know what I mean? Like, just learn some wrestling and wrestle, mix it. Because she's just constantly going for that whizzer throw and that all the time, the hip throw, grabbing the body. But if she could have just mixed in a wee bit chain wrestling with her stuff and then mixed her judo up where wrestling should be.
Look a bit different, you know what I mean? But nah. Then she was going on that her striking was the best in the division, then got wiped out.
That was bad.
Here's
That was bad.
Here's Hanato.
Let's hear it then.
Let's see this shit.
Ronda Rousey gets
10.
sexually harassed by BJJ black belt. That's fucking typical.
She just finished the seminar.
I know that was wild.
It's funny, like.
I have to take a shower. Take a shower. Take a good one for yourself.
27 minutes later.
My mind is telling me no. Watch my body. It's telling me yay.
Telling me, yay.
I don't want to hurt nobody.
I don't want to hurt nobody.
How you doing?
It's that Portuguese accent.
Nah, it's brilliant.
Tell you what, Ronda was a hottie in her day, like. I think she's hot as fuck, man. And the fact she was vicious.
Good night. I was gonna just go the same way. I'm going to just take a shower.
Ryan Feenan tried to get a pop at Rousey about 15 years ago.
Ian Feenan's telling us that he tried to fucking fire into her one time at a judo tournament in America or something.
I said she was hot back then, and she was about 20 stone.
She was a,
Still
knocked him back.
That's what he says.
big bitch when she
Aye,
done
when she was
that,
younger.
right?
That's what he said, man. He said, "Fucking, I bet she's got it now. I bet she's got it now. She's not with the Fiendster."
No, the big popper.
Aye.
He looked stressed at his box at that show yesterday.
Oh yeah, I was boys
It
fighting.
must be stressful.
Yeah, you know,
Oh, definitely.
Pushing then
otherwise you have
cornering.
that same thing I wear in that movie, you know, that it's more like a pilot. It's called the Hitchern the Death Knuckle. You know that one? How would I heard of it? It's a pilot. It's the one they show advanced preview for YouTube, but it's just true. It's just like we have the financing, but we have to see if it's gonna pick up. Have some meetings, some guys, some Hollywood stuff like that.
Uncle Renato's fucking casting
how
couch.
much money I'm gonna make with that stuff. You don't know how much fame that's gonna have for me. The ladies in my life. Something like that, but.
Try to play it cool.
Neighborhood can be so, it's like intoxicating.
You're not cold wearing such a deep V?
That's a deep V. God, I can't think you want to talk about something else when you're talking about a deep V. Don't have to be worried about that. Not a lot of stuff.
I gotta go. I'll see you later. Bye.
I don't want to be too, but you can call if you want, or you don't have my number, but I can give you my private, my code for MySpace. If you like that, we can do that. Good night. Yeah, I gotta go.
Is
So
it?
I'm gonna go. Like, I know you're gonna. For later, we can do that stuff. I got some place, some approach to get you.
He's an actor, Hanato.
Is he? Aye.
Ah, do you not know that? No.
No, I didn't know that.
But I'm sure he's a black belt, like in real life now. He was a brown belt when I was training with him that time.
Aye.
But that was like fucking years ago. That was 2013, 2012 or something like that.
So is his voice actually like that?
No,
It's not?
he's full on American.
Is he?
No, he's taking the piss out.
Aye. 'Cause you know what? I'm like, you hear Anderson Silva back in the day, and he's kind of like that, eh? So
No, he's just like that's his character.
The character, aye. It's so funny, man.
That's his only character, I think, but that's the one that does it for him, man. He's funny.
I can't remember what his actual name is, but it's like something orange, I'm sure.
Aye.
Like and that's where the Naranja part comes in. But he's like,
aye.
He's like completely normal guy, like super friendly California guy, actor. He's just an actor.
Brilliant.
He's like, all right, guys, how's it going? You know what I mean? He's really, really friendly.
Aye, I love that dry humour.
But his patter's brilliant. I love the fucking fake Brazilian character. Because his character is like 10th degree black belt or something. It's like something that's not even realistic. Do you know what I mean? But it's like, and that's his pattern. He's like, everybody must bow down. He's always slating like Vinnie Magalesh and things like that. But he's actually put a couple of guys in the spot. Like, see, when he had his show, he got a couple of guys on and just asked them like questions that like nobody would ever say to these guys.
Aye.
So some of them took it quite bad in that as well. Like, what the fuck? Do you know what I mean? Like, it's a bit like punked for like Brazilian jiu-jitsu.
Jiu-jitsu guys. I seen the one where he, like, I think it's obviously staged. He chokes Eddie Bravo out.
You seen that?
I've seen that one.
That's amazing,
Chokes
man.
Eddie Bravo out. The one with Chris Weidman. You seen that?
Fuck. Do you know what? Well. See, before we go, you need to see if you can find this. Have you seen that yet?
I've seen the one. It's in Eddie's gym. Eddie's meant to be teaching.
It's amazing. So many folk thought that was real. It's like Eddie's in teaching, and Eddie chokes him unconscious, and they're just like, we need to bury him at the back and that sort of thing. I can't remember how long it lasts, but even just giving everybody a link or something would be worthwhile.
It is funny.
Aye, I mean, they'll see that there.
Aye.
Can I play that?
Eddie Bravo gets choked out with BJJ legend Laranja.
Right. Yeah.
Aye. If you type in that, you'll see a really good one, man. Some other stuff we spoke about as well. Since we were talking about Hickson earlier as well, if you're on YouTube, want to see some cool jiu-jitsu shit, Hickson Gracie Choke, make sure you check that out. Probably the best BJJ documentary you'll ever see. Fighting documentary, one of the best fighting documentaries you'll see.
Is that on Netflix as well, or is it just
on YouTube, man?
YouTube, man.
Free YouTube. Choke, Hickson Gracie Choke.
This is a mere starting.
Okay. Can someone repeat the question because I don't know how to understand? How Portuguese? My Portuguese is no good. I'm not asking a question. It's Portuguese, man. I don't try to be an American. What was your question? What was your question? Show me. That's why you want to get the guys to be a white guy. That's why people want to be international. They always have something to say about it. Ask the question. You guys need to go to the class. I wear it. Say no, I come. Text my.
It's quite. Is that in Eddie's gym at HQ? His old
No,
gym.
one of the old ones, I think.
I still got the long hair and that, eh? I don't know.
That's like Bomb Squad or something.
Alright, man. You're gonna have to get out. You're gonna have to get out. I'm gonna have to get out. You the one who called to tell me to come. You tell me to come. What did I tell you?
You tell me to come.
Mass email. It was a personal email. I sent it out to everybody.
You told me to come. He says a mass email, he said.
I didn't ask to come, you told me to come.
There's loads of folk believed it for a wee while, man.
I think he's great at it, man, eh? You could buy it.
You could buy it. Because the accent's really good.
Let's get the fuck out right now. He's not my bodyguard. That's right. You don't like that because you have everybody got your back. I can't find my own balance.
You seen this, Stevie? No.
I've seen it before.
Aye.
What's up?
you gotta do? Come on, man. You gotta get knocked, but now you walk away. Now you walk away. That's what I'm saying. I'm trying to do that.
That guy's face, man.
I can't believe it. They've been added in, like. Brilliant.
Don't worry, I'm gonna jump him. I know people too.
That's fucking funny, man.
Uncle Renato.
That's good, Pat. Aye, well, I think we've covered everything. We want to wrap it at that.
Yeah, that'll do me.
All good. All good.
Cool.
Cool. Well, thanks for another one. Boom.
Yeah,
Peace
yeah.
out.
Catch you,
Peace
man.
out, guys.
Bye.